For years, we thought we understood Mars. Cold, dead, empty. But Mars has been hiding more than we imagined. In just the past 2 years, NASA has detected glowing green auroras sweeping across its skies, uncovered long-chain organic molecules locked in billion-year-old rock, and traced how Mars lost its oceans, atom by atom, stripped away by the solar wind. These aren't science fiction, they're real, and yet, almost no one has told the full story. Until now. In this video, we reveal 5 of the most stunning recent Mars discoveries. Breakthroughs that could reshape our understanding of the red planet. We'll revisit the missions that uncovered them, the secrets they revealed, and what they mean for NASA's boldest Mars plans yet. Why is Mars glowing with auroras that no one can see? Could these ancient molecules be evidence of past life? And what happens? When will we finally bring these alien rocks back to Earth? Let's begin with one of the most mysterious emissions ever detected on Mars, a whisper from the atmosphere. No human eye has ever seen. High above the rusty plains of Mars, something flickered. Not from the surface, but from the sky. In March 2024, NASA's MAVEN orbiter recorded a glowing green aurora stretching across the Martian atmosphere. No magnetic field, no ozone, and yet light, caused by solar winds slamming directly into carbon dioxide. It wasn't just beautiful, it was proof that Mars still responds, electrically, actively, to the sun's energy. The planet is not entirely silent, but what else has it kept hidden? Beneath the surface, in billion-year-old rocks, curiosity found something even stranger. Long-chain organic molecules, decane, undecane, dodecane. These are not alien life, but they are the raw ingredients for it. Molecules like these form membranes. On Earth, they're essential to every living thing. So, how did they end up inside Martian stone? The clues pointed Perseverance to a site nicknamed Crocodilin. There, it drilled into the oldest exposed sediments ever sampled on Mars. Rocks that date back over 3.8 billion years. At that time, Mars had flowing rivers, standing lakes, and possibly even oceans. If life ever sparked, it might have happened here, and the fingerprints could still be trapped in these ancient layers. But not all the clues lie in the past. While orbiting Mars, MAVEN helped solve a mystery that's puzzled scientists for decades. How did Mars lose its water? The answer was, quietly. Through a process called sputtering, the sun has stripped away Mars's atmosphere, one atom at a time over billions of years. No asteroid, no explosion, just slow invisible erosion by radiation. And even now, that process continues. But if so much water was lost, could any still remain? Scans from the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter have revealed something remarkable. Deep carbonate deposits formed by ancient water, and what appears to be buried glaciers just beneath the dust. If there's carbon and ice, then the story of Mars may not be finished. The question now is, what will we do with these clues? To find out, we need to meet the machines that found them. The discoveries on Mars didn't come from luck. They came from machines, silent, tireless, alone. Each one has a story. Perseverance is still roaming Jezero Crater. Over the past few years, it has collected dozens of rock, soil, and atmospheric samples, each one sealed inside a titanium tube. waiting to return to Earth. Recently, the rover climbed to the rim of Jezero crater, uncovering ancient rocks that hint at Mars' violent, watery past, and maybe even the conditions that once supported life. Nearby, a small helicopter once did the impossible. Ingenuity was supposed to fly 5 times. It flew more than 70. Through thin air and freezing winds, it became the first aircraft to fly on another planet. On its final flight in early 2024, one of its rotor blades was damaged. But by then, it had already changed everything. Curiosity, older but no less determined, is still climbing Mount Sharp layer by layer, reading the geological memory of a world that went from wet to dry. Above them, Maven continues to orbit. In 2025, it captured the first direct evidence of atmospheric sputtering, the slow, invisible escape of Mars's atmosphere, atom by atom, driven by the sun's radiation. Meanwhile, the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter keeps sending high-resolution images of craters, dunes, and signs of buried ice beneath the surface. These are not just machines. They are our eyes, our hands, reaching across 250 million kilometers of empty space. And yet, with all we've seen, something is still missing. We've never touched Mars with human hands. We've never brought even one rock home. But that is about to change. We've watched. We've listened. We've waited. Now it's time to reach further, because what comes next is the boldest chapter yet. From returning samples to Earth to simulating life on Mars itself. NASA's next missions aren't just about exploration. They're about preparation for the day we set foot on the Red Planet. So much has been discovered, but Mars hasn't given up its deepest secrets. Not yet. Because to truly know the planet, we have to bring a piece of it home. NASA and ESA are now reworking their most ambitious mission yet, Mars sample return, a plan to land on Jezero crater. Retrieve the samples Perseverance has carefully sealed and launch them on the first rocket ever built to lift off from another planet. If it succeeds, we'll hold in our hands pieces of an alien world, untouched for 4 billion years. But that's just the beginning. To send humans, we need more than rock samples. We need to understand Mars, its air, its storms, its radiation. That's where Escapade comes in. Originally planned to launch in 2024, this twin satellite mission will fly in tandem around Mars, mapping its magnetic field and atmospheric escape in real time. Its launch has been delayed, but its data could be vital to human survival. And on Earth, the training has already begun. In Houston, inside a sealed habitat, NASA completed the first CHAPIA mission. A full year of simulated life on Mars, growing food, fixing systems, dealing with boredom, isolation, and crisis without help. Because the next mission won't be robotic, it will be human. We've been dreaming of Mars for decades. Now, despite setbacks, we are closer than ever. The question is no longer if, it's when. Mars has always felt close, a red dot in the sky, a dream whispered by telescopes and science fiction. But now it's no longer just a dream. It's a destination. And every mission, every image, every grain of Martian dust we study brings us closer to standing there, in person. What secrets still lie buried beneath the dust? What will we learn when our own footprints finally join the rover's tracks? If this journey moved you, if it sparked wonder, then stay with us. There's so much more ahead. Subscribe to follow the next chapters, and share this story, because the future of Mars belongs to all of us.